Some historical practices were left behind for good reason, while others are making a controversial comeback. In the age of biohacking and wellness trends, some people are reaching back, not just decades but thousands of years into the past tombs and temples of ancient Egypt. From the preservation of the dead to the altered states of the living, the lines between the ancient and the modern are blurring. Strangely enough, it's not just museums reviving these ideas, it's everyday people. This is the story of how ancient Egyptian practices are re-emerging in today's world, stirring fascination and raising eyebrows. We usually think of mummies as relics of the past, wrapped in linen, sealed in coffins, and tucked away in dusty museums. But in the 16th and 17th centuries, ground-up mummy powder was actually sold in European pharmacies as medicine. Believed to hold healing powers, it was consumed by the rich and the desperate alike. That sounds shocking today, but what's even more surprising is how the fascination hasn't completely died out. In recent years, there's been a strange resurgence in the spiritual and symbolic appeal of mummification. A few niche groups and alternative burial companies now offer modern forms of body preservation inspired by ancient Egyptian techniques. It's no longer just about death, it's about legacy, spiritual continuity, and, in some cases, control over the afterlife. And the practice isn't just literal. Mummification is now a buzzword in skincare, with treatments designed to mimic the tightening and mineral-rich preservation effects of embalming paste used thousands of years ago. Then there's the mind. Ancient Egyptian priests were known to use blue lotus, a psychoactive flower, in rituals and religious ceremonies. This plant didn't just smell good, it altered consciousness. Participants reported feelings of calm euphoria, dreamlike visions, and even a sense of connection to the divine. Sound familiar? Today, blue lotus is making its way into teas, tinctures, and even vape pens. And alongside it, a wider trend called microdosing has re-emerged. It's a small, subperceptual doses of psychedelics like psilocybin and LSD that are being used for mood enhancement, focus, and creativity. While modern science is still catching up, many point to ancient Egypt as one of the earliest civilizations to experiment with altered states of consciousness, not for escape but for insight. While there's no concrete evidence that Egyptians were microdosing in the way people do today, their use of psychoactive plants in sacred spaces suggests they understood the power of subtle shifts in awareness. So why are these practices coming back? Some say it's curiosity. Others call it cultural nostalgia, a hunger for something ancient in a world that feels too fast and too artificial. There's also a deeper question. Did the ancients know something we've forgotten? Or are we just rebranding old superstitions with modern language? Whatever the case, these revived rituals are more than quirky trends. They challenge our ideas of health, consciousness, and even death itself. But with controversy comes responsibility. Not all ancient practices were safe. Not all were wise. The return of mummy powders and sacred psychoactives raises questions about ethics, science, and how far we're willing to go in search of meaning.